And we're a little sassy when needed.
Turn my headphones all the way up. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. I'm Kathy.
I'm Jazz.
And before we get started on this video, we just want to say thank you to everyone who viewed our last video. We received a lot of positive comments. So yeah, what do you want to tell them?
Today we're doing our first segment on our channel. It's Mental Health Mondays. And these Mondays, we just want to help y'all navigate through life within your mental health and how to just lead a fulfilling life. And we just want to give y'all little tips and tricks on how to get this together.
This episode, we're going to be talking about friendship and mental health. The first topic that we're going to be touching on is genuinity and energy. Energy does not lie.
AKA the vibe.
Yeah, because we be saying the vibe nowadays.
The vibe. You feel the vibe.
Like if you, let's say you have a friend, and first of all, just because you're cool with somebody does not mean that person is your friend. Second of all, there are different levels of friendship. This is my sister right here, period. So, let's say you have this friend, right? And then something inside of you is telling you something is not right. You better listen to your gut. Energy does not lie. You need to listen to your gut. And I'm not saying every little thing that happened, you should trip over it. Don't trip over it, but always keep it in mind. Mm-hmm. Always keep stuff in mind. And then if you feel some type of way about something that person did, talk to that person about it. This is where communication comes in key. Communication is not only within relationships and stuff. This is where communication comes in key. Talk to that person about it. As long as you do what you have to do, that's all you can do. You can only control what you do. You can't control what that person does or says. So as long as you're doing what you have to do, then you could.
I agree. I feel like you need to be careful who you allow in your energy, especially when you already have a battle going on in your brain, because people's negative input and the way they act, that can reflect your journey and where you're going. You have to be careful of also what you tell these people about your journey, because not everybody wishes you good. Not everybody's facing their own demons, and not everybody knows how to react to you in your time of need. Not saying that they're bad people, but they're just not meant to be in your life. They're not meant to be where you're going. So you need to be careful of that. And you just need breathe. As cliche as that sounds, breathe. Watch everything they do. Talk it through yourself. Even though I know people feel like that's crazy. Talk it through. Because sometimes we don't have nobody to talk to. I know a lot of people don't have people to talk to, and if they do, they feel like they won't understand. Talk to yourself. Even when you feel like I'm crazy, I don't know what I'm talking about, you know your heart best.
You feel it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And about what she said about don't tell everybody about what you have going on. Just because that person is smiling in your face does not mean that they're wishing you well. So you gotta be careful about what you say. Protect your peace at all costs.
Mm-hmm. And about that, I want to tell you guys, don't take it too personal.
Yeah.
Like I said before, everyone has their own demons. So them not wishing you well, them saying rude things, it's not always that they don't like you. They don't know how to be a friend to you. They don't know how to support you. One, they've never had it. And two, they're not good in their life. So how can they wish you well? Yeah. How can they support you when their heart is broken? They don't even know where to go on. And I'm not saying it's right, y'all. That don't mean make excuses for these people.
Yeah, do not make excuses for people.
Don't do it. But I'm just telling you to be mindful that everybody has their own journeys, their own demons, and don't think everything is because of you. Don't think that how they're acting reflects how you were as a friend.
Yeah. Because like I said, as long as you doing your part, that's all that matters. That's all you have to worry about. And then when this if you have a friend that isn't being good to you, it's your choice to stick around or leave. If you decide to leave that friendship, just know that you do not owe that person an explanation. If you want to leave, leave. You ain't gotta stay.
You don't owe them
You do
what?
not- Yeah, you do not owe them an explanation.
My sis spoke. Period. Let me tell you all, don't let nobody guilt trip you. Once you made up your mind, you made up your mind. Because you wanna know why? People that deal with mental health, even people that struggle on a daily, I have a lot of other things to worry about. I don't need to be wondering if the people in my life riding with me or not.
Yo, if you gotta go, you gotta go, baby.
No matter who you are at
gotta
this
go.
point. If I gotta cut ties, I gotta cut ties.
Yo,
Don't let nobody guilt trip you. You made that, it is hard. I don't think people realize, like you already, when you have anxiety and stuff, you already go back and forth about decisions. So for me to even get to the point where I could cut you off, that means that I have finally won a battle in my head. I have finally won something. So no, you're not gonna make me feel guilty about
Yeah,
that. You're not
right.
gonna make me feel guilty about wanting something in my life that's gonna help me in my journey.
And so we're gonna give you guys like warnings on like how to tell if a friendship is not healthy. The first thing, well, like let's say you tell somebody there's this like you're close to this person, you feel like you can tell this person anything, and then it's something that you're going through, you know, like it's messing with you, and you tell like you just need to like get it out, and you tell this person like, yeah, I've been feeling sad and stuff, this and that, and they're just like joke about it. That is not a healthy friendship. Like I get it, like some people do not know how to deal with like their friends going through mental illnesses and stuff, but it's like you do not have to stick around for that. Like just because that person doesn't know how to deal with it doesn't mean you have to teach them how to deal with it.
Yeah, I like agreeing with Kathy said. A lot of people don't know how to handle things. You use humor as a mechanism. I get it because I do. But whenever someone has come to me with a sincere problem, never am I gonna laugh it off. Or no, if even deeper than laughing, don't let them belittle you. Don't let them make you feel like what you're going through is so little, so minute. Because just because they are not going with it, they don't understand the internal battle. They don't understand what it takes for you to even have said that to them.
Right, exactly. Like for me personally, I've had like some friends that I've confided in telling them with like my mental illnesses and stuff, and I kid you not, these people laughed at me, like called me crazy, like made me feel bad, and like I just like when I think about it, I just cry because it's like you were somebody I trusted, and you like laughing at my situation. Like that shit hurt, especially when it's somebody that you're close with, that you love and stuff. That shit just hit different.
It hurts, but also remember ignorance is real. And when people don't understand, people can't understand what they don't understand. As weird as that sounds.
Like we said in our last video, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know, like literally. If people don't understand that journey, that fight, that battle, you can't expect for them to be supportive. Even though that's decency, that's a regular human trait.
Yeah.
Mental health is still a taboo area.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know how to deal with it.
Right.
So you can't, like we said before, just don't take it personally.
Yeah, and it's like you can't expect somebody to be the same way that you are just because you like know how to handle a situation, deal with a certain situation. Other people don't know how to deal with it in that same way. A lot of people just like to brush things off and not pay a lot of mind to it. So that's also like not taking it personal. Like everybody's different. Not everybody's gonna be as solid as you. So just always keep that in mind.
You know, because mental health patients make the best therapists. You know how you're always the shoulder to lean on. You gotta realize you have a gift, you have a calling. Don't stop being who you are because you want someone to be that for you. You keep going. As hard as it is, as hurtful as it feels to not have somebody to lean on, your purpose is bigger than people making fun of you. It's bigger than them not being a shoulder for you. It's just, it's big. And once you really find your calling, you'll get it. Like we have felt like in our lives, sometimes we met to help each other get through what where you are now discussing with you.
And then also, like, when things happen in your life, in a moment, you may feel like your life is in shambles. Like, oh, why did this happen? Like, why me? But then as time progresses, you're going to look back and you're going to say, oh, I see exactly why that happened to get me to this very moment that I'm in right now.
Yes. And as we say all this about warning signs, we don't want you to feel like you can never let your guard down.
Yeah, right. Because there's, at the end of the day, there's good people in this world. Like, we're going to speak about our friendship because, like, I love Jazz so much. Like, I just love her so much. And, like, whenever I'm going through anything, she's my number one person to go to. Like, she's my, like, I could talk to her about anything. Even when I make bad decisions, like, she don't judge me. Like she just be like, oh, like, I feel like you shouldn't do this. But if you do it, you know, you're human, you make mistakes. I'm still gonna be here at the end of the day. That's amazing to have something like that. And then, like, when I'm around her family, like, I feel a part of her family. Like, the energy is just so genuine. Like, I feel like I belong. Like, I was born into that family. Like, they talk to me like they've known me my whole life. Like, even her sisters and her mom. Like, it's just, like, so amazing to have, like, a friend like this in my life. Like, I'm just so grateful. I love you, bitch.
I love you too. No, honestly, like, Kathy just means a lot to me because at the point that I was in the beginning of the semester, a lot of my friends have helped me through, don't get me wrong, but it was different talking to somebody who had been through the exact same signs I went through.
Yes.
And had literally was like, okay, this is what helped me. Like, literally, we did not know where to turn. We did not know where to go.
Right.
We cried together. We said we gotta do something different.
And when we say we went through the same thing, like, even when we be telling each other stories from when we was little,
It gets
I be
scary.
like, why I did that too? Like, what? Like, even like when we was younger, like before our mental illness and everything, like, she be telling me stuff like, yo, bro, I did that too.
Yeah.
I did that too. And it's just so crazy. Like, I get no bad vibes from her. Like, I just know she has a pure heart. And I know, like, God sent her in my life for a reason.
Yeah.
This is my twin flame.
Yeah,
This is forever and
so
for life.
different. So I'm saying that to say, guys, that you'll find somebody in your life that even if they don't understand, they will make it their business to make sure you're good. Don't think every friendship comes in this form or every friendship is toxic. We want y'all to know that it's possible to have genuine friendships. You just have to let your guard down a little. As hard as it is, trust me, we know it's hard, but you gotta want better for yourself so much that you forget your pain. Sorry, not forget your pain. You push it to the back burner a little, so you can think about your future. And
Like, don't let what people done in the past affect how you interact with other people, because not everybody is the same.
yeah, you don't know who God or
Sent.
who you believe in has sent in your life to be a blessing, a lesson. Let it all happen. Ride it out.
And if it's wasn't meant to be, it's not gonna be. What's meant to be for you is always going to be for you. If you have to let people go in your life. As sad as it may be in the moment, you have to let people go. Like, let people go. And that's something that I'm trying to learn myself. Like, I'm also trying to learn how to be more understanding of people.
Y'all, friendship is hard.
Yeah, it really is.
Add mental health on top of it, it gets even harder.
Yeah.
But we promise there's a way. We literally have helped each other through the days that we felt like we couldn't go on.
Yeah, like on our worst days, we were still there for each other.
And it was hard. Imagine two people being depressed as hell,
It's
trying to dig each other out the hole. It's very hard.
Yeah, it's very hard, especially when that person is that one person that lifts you up. That one person is sad while you're sad. It's just like makes the sadness times 10 because you're sad with yourself, and now you're sad because your friend is sad. It's just like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do? But just know you can get through it.
Just what you do. You hold on tight.
Yeah.
And y'all go through the ride.
And if it's real, then it's always gonna be.
It's gonna last.
Yeah, it's gonna last.
We thank y'all for coming to our first Mental Health Monday.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned in. We got so much more in store.
Yeah.
And don't forget our bios, not our bios. Our emails, our DMs are open. if you just want to talk, if you just want to say something you related to, if you just want to say hi,
Yeah,
do
if
it.
you just want like, oh, hey girl, I like your video.
Do it.
Yeah, just do that.
How you see us right now, we just always nice.
Yeah,
We got a
we
little spicy.
Yeah, we a little sassy when needed.
But we good.
Yeah.
So again, y'all, stay tuned in and we will see y'all on the next video.